Hello and welcome back to 9 to 5 Data, where we talk about data analytics. In this video, we'll be talking about the Help tab, and this is the last menu on the report view. And if you click on the Help tab, we have different subsections, and the first subsection is the info. So clicking on this is to show us the version of our Microsoft Power BI, the desktop Microsoft Power BI version we are using, the session ID, the user ID, and also to see the companion products at app.powerbi.com. So that is the first subsection. And the second subsection is the Help subsection, where we have the option to guided learning, training videos, and documentation, and also support. So to move on to the next subsection, we have the community subsection, which has the Power BI blog. And if you click on this, then you have option to go to Power BI blogs, where you see different things that people are saying about Power BI, their experience, and what they have tried out that's working for them and not. And most importantly, you also get to see what is the monthly update on Power BI. Say, for example, we are in the month of May, and this is the Power BI update for the month of May, which you can click and read up on that. And also you can filter to whatever aspect of the product you want to look at. Maybe it is the admin or the AI, the API. So there are a lot of blogs written on different aspects of the product. So when we click on the community, so this takes us to Power BI community, where we'll see what other people are saying about Power BI. So now this has changed to what we call Fabric community. So in the olden days, it used to be called Power BI community, but it is now Fabric community, because Power BI is now part of the Fabric ecosystem. So we have the title, like an overview of each of the forums. So we have the desktop, we have the service, and we have the report server and Power Query. So each of them that you click in, you see different people discussing about them. Say you click on the desktop, then you get to see discussion around that, and you see people having different questions and different solutions, helping each other out. So that is for the community. And we have the Power BI developer. Clicking on this will take you to Microsoft documentation page, where you can click on which aspect of Power BI you would like to develop. So mostly it's for maybe trying to do something like REST API, build embedded analytics, or do maybe you want to develop your own visual. So there are different documentation and guides on how to do that when you go to Power BI for developer. And the other one, which is really important, is submit an idea. So once you click on submit an idea, it takes you to the Fabric community that we saw earlier, but now into the Fabric ideas. So this is, like I told us before, Power BI is now part of the Fabric ecosystem. So that is why it is taking us to the Fabric community. And in this place, you see a lot of ideas people are submitting, and Power BI or Microsoft, they come into this place, look at this idea, the number of votes they get, and then implement it into the monthly updates we get in either Power BI or Microsoft Fabric. So looking at this idea, you see somebody just wrote support deployment of lakehouse shortcuts and environment awareness connections in Fabric deployment pipeline. So this has already gotten 12 votes, and it is a new idea that has just been submitted. And if you click on it, you get to see in details what the person is actually talking about. And if you go down again, you see different things that people have suggested, and most of them, they have quite a number of votes, and sometimes some of them have been implemented. Say, for example, we look at this epic idea, which is new card visualization, and this has 5,355 votes. You look at the write-up, so it's just about how to improve the use of card visuals in Power BI, and why having a single element is a waste of time. So again, it is telling us that this needs votes. So probably Microsoft has come to look at this, and they said, okay, before we can implement this, we want people to vote more on this. And then you can see that there are also comments, and this is related to Power BI. So that is the submit an idea. That is the link it will take you to. And also, if we go back to our Power BI, we have this button, which is external tools. External tools are tools that allows us to work more with Power BI. Say there are some transformation that we need to do with our data which are not natively available in Power BI. So there are external tools that support that. So we'll not be talking about that because those tools are not developed by Power BI. So they are being developed by external third parties. They develop that. So there's no documentation or support from Power BI. So if you are using this, you have to be sure of what is the security and the privacy policy of the external tool you are using. So we also have the resources, which is if you can't develop Power BI yourself, then there could be an option for you to maybe get a consulting service to help you do that. So that is everything we have for the Help tab in the report view. So in the next video, we will be talking about the data view in the next video. So before we go, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. See you in the next video. Thank you.